to predictive analytics and intelligent campus management. AI is redefining every aspects of higher education. As educational institutions prepare for the future, understanding and adopting these emerging technologies is no longer an option. It is a strategic necessity. So today's webinar brings together eminent academicians and industry experts who have first-hand experience in implementing technology-driven transformation within higher education institutions. They will share insights, real-world experience, challenges, opportunity, and a strategic direction for building AI-powered educational ecosystem. It is my privilege to welcome our esteemed speakers for today's session, our CEO, Dr. Rajiv Raghunathji, and my entire Kramah team and all participants.
Namaskar.
Yeah. So before we move ahead, I would like to welcome my team member, Ms. Madhumati MS, to give you a brief about Kramah software. Over to you, Madhumati.
Yeah, thank you, Anjali. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll just give a quick introduction about Kramah software. So, Kramah software is the operating system for accredited universities, which is founded in 2011 by Dr. Rajiv C. Raghunath sir, who has 35 years of experience in IT and ITES industry. So, our software is trusted by 200 plus institutions across India, Middle East, and Africa. Kramah is the world's only AI-powered institutional effectiveness platform that unifies accreditation management, academic operations, outcome-based education, and compliance into one intelligent system. We are certified with ISO 9001, 2015, and ISO IEC 27001 and 2013 certification. Our platform covers every corner of an institution through student records, course delivery, examinations, and outcome mapping so that the accreditation reports for NAC, NBA, ABET, AACSB, AMBA, EQUIS, and more generate themselves from a real institutional data automatically. So, our software is trusted by institutions like BITS Pilani, LIBA Chennai, it is a 100-year-old institution, Cambridge Institute of Technology, Nete University, Dubai College of Tourism, Oman Academic Accreditation Authority, Chaudhry Charan Singh University, Central University of Rajasthan, so on. So we cater our services to all types of universities like medical universities, engineering universities, central universities, and state universities. Most companies sell software, but Kramah powers institutional digital transformation. So these are some of the client testimonials by using our software. BITS Pilani, it's a deemed university from India. Streamlined data compilation for NAC regulatory framework across campuses significantly reduced compliance efforts. So from Uttar Pradesh University of Medical Science, invaluable for NAC accreditation process, customized automated reports. Nite University, there is data consolidation, predictive scoring, and gap identification. Oman Academic Accreditation Authority from Oman delivered exceptional Arabic NRQ solution, valuable partner for future projects. Dubai College of Tourism, smooth collaborative and construction experience, innovative solutions. So these are our client success stories who have got AA++ grade by using our accreditation, advisory, and our software. Chaudhry Charan Singh University, Jivaji University, Central University of Rajasthan, Kanya Mahavidyalay, AISSMS College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, Shulini University. It's a great honor to share with you all that we have got a Best Accreditation and Assessment Platform of the Year award in Next Gen Higher Education 2026 conference, which held at Dehradun. This prestigious recognition celebrates Kramah Software's excellence in transforming institutional effectiveness through AI-powered accreditation solutions. So more detail about the company later about the products will be given by our CEO, Sir Rajiv Sir. Thank you. Over to you, Anshul.
Thank you, Madhumati. It was a great presentation.
हे बारीक झालं. त्याला कसं मोठं करायचं?
Yeah. So now it's my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Kishore Kunalji. So Kishore Kunal is a professor and dean of online education at Loyola Institution of Business Administration, Chennai, with 21 years of experience. A multidisciplinary academician, he has published over 45 research papers in reputed journals, contributing significantly to teaching, research, and academic leadership across management, analytics, and technology domains. So we are honored to have you with us today, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Anjali,
Yeah.
and thanks, Dr. Rajiv, for inviting me.
Thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so it gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you to this webinar where we are talking about AI and how AI is going to help this NIRF and outcome-based education, NBA, and any accreditation that we are talking about. Because since we are using already Kramah software and we have come across that double ACSV and then EQUIS, and we are working closely with Dr. Raghunath, and we find that higher education institutions are no longer evaluated only merely on the academic excellence. We are going to be assessed on the outcomes, research productivity, governance, effectiveness, and student success. So there are so many silos systems are there, and our IQAC is there who is taking care of the data custodians are there under the IQAC, but there are so many departments, and then what is finally ultimately that professors are also getting the things get delayed because they have the teaching pressure, and then they have this clerical kind of things that we have to put. So they did not like, as an academic, I did not like this kind of things. So when we have this kind of AI software, one time we can give like that. I'm telling you that POCO or anything that you want to do the attainment level and that you want to real outcome, you did not have to go in that each and everything. You just give the COPO and your course outline, and then when your the evaluation has been done, you just give the grade and other things. The software is there who will take care of the entire things, and one time one activity is there. After that, it will take care of the things. Only you have to replace the grading of the students only. So the things are getting very easy and smooth. In the it is the input, one time input, and then you are going to get the output as per the format that is required by the several accreditation agency like EQUIS, like BGA AMBA, like ASESB, like NBA. So if you are doing it for NBA, the same data can be used and populate in the format of ASESB. The same data can be populated in the format of BGA. So you just see that how we are the productivity is getting increased through this AI intervention. So it is not like that. The challenge is, however, we are not seeing the accreditation itself. We are seeing challenge is managing thousands of data points, documents, reports, student records, faculty achievements, research outputs, and stakeholder feedback in a timely and accurate manner. It is not coming on the time. When you are talking about any department, they are taking the time like this, and then you have to pressure of the deadline pressure of the NBA also, NIRF also. So why to go anywhere? You just go and dump the entire data one time at one place. At the Kramah is providing that login, that the entire thing is there. They have the dedicated software, and it is making the things very easy. And we are not, I am not just echoing the thing that with the Kramah is having that AI. There are so many players are there, but we have identified among those 5, 6 players, we have identified that Kramah, in fact, Dr. Rajiv itself is very good in the accreditation itself. He was doing for the USB school, then IIM Indore, then BITS Pilani, and everywhere he is associated. So the founder itself has the credentials in that. And when we are from the LIBA as a reference I am talking about, then I am going to give you how AI has transformed this entire accreditation and ranking ecosystem. Not about this only. I am the dean of online, and in this I am just taking care of the entire online. We have the robo who is taking the assessment of the student also, and the assessment is happening, and then the auto assessor is there who is taking the entire my controller of examination is totally is robo, and that robo is giving the entire things on the first day, on the day that you are finishing your exam. Within 15 minutes your examination grade is coming in the format of mark sheet itself. So this is the beauty, and whether you are doing it in the quiz format or whether you are doing in the written format, it is up to you. So you just see AI is necessary in higher education in the quality assurance like anything. And we have identified, because I am coming from the industry background, we have identified that this productivity is unmatched. But of course, we are going to put faculty in the loop. They are this AI is going to be a clerical or assistant to you. It is not going to replace you. So those who are having that, okay, bringing this, it is going to eat my job. It is not going to like that. So that assurance I am going to give you. So this is the assurance that is there. You just see traditionally what we are doing. Traditionally, we are having the spreadsheet management, manual data collection. We are going everywhere, evidence compilation, report writing, all the things we have to do. And then there is a chance of duplication of efforts. Human errors will also be there, delayed submission, that is the critical one, and inconsistent reporting because the format will be different. And then you are going to this department, that department. So from the LIBA point of view, we have seen that, we have identified that, and we have brought in this Kramah, the AI bot that they have by evaluating six, seven contemporary guys, competitors also are there, but we have not identified that they are that much capable, because the report writing they are not writing at all. And in that way, the report writing that is generated by our Kramah AI bot, it is unmatched. It is also giving you in that way that Turnitin will also did not able to identify the plagiarism, that AI contribution is there. It is less than 20%. So what I am telling here, that if you are going to use this for the IQAC, if you are going to use for your NBA, if you are going to use for your NIRF, it is going to give you the entire nitty gritties of the data intelligence that you have. And then you can transform your NAC accreditation or maybe NBA accreditation with AI, because we have the 9 points or 10 points that we have, or NAC evaluate on the 6 points or 7 points: curricular aspects, teaching learning evaluation, research innovation extension, infrastructure, student support. So once you are doing the things for the NAC and an NBA, it is the same format. You did not have to work for the different accreditation bodies. So this is the beauty, that it is going to save a huge time, and then consistency will be there. And we have personally seen that how they are pulling out, how our AI system of Kramah is pulling data from the ERP, faculty databases, LMS data platform, research repositories, and automatically generate self-study report that we say SAR, that we are self-assessment report. So that report, once it is generated, then you just go through, and then it will be very easy for any faculty who is expert in that. It will be very easy, and then you can just rectify some errors, and here and there you can just make the correction, and then go for the table the things for the further processing. So it is saving the time like anything. And the best part, that the evidence mapping of that AI board that Kramah has, that this document management can tag evidence automatically, categorize files, and then match documents with the NAC things, NAC matrix or the NBA matrix, that or the any accreditation matrix that we are retrieve records instantly. So, for example, I am just giving you for if when criteria 3 ask for as a research evidence, AI can instantly provide you publications, patents, consultancy reports, MOUs, research grants. So it is going to give you the entire things in one go. You did not have to go to the Scopus, you did not have to go to the Web of Science. They are just retrieving the entire things, and the patent from the patent site, from the research grant, from that one-time activity from the IQAC that you have to give. Once you are giving the one-time SS and you are giving that all the prediction that that is happening. And then What is the best part in the predictive accreditation? That is also going to give you what CGPA or what that you are going to get from this. What is the number in the NBA out of 1,000? What is the number that you are going to get? What is your strength, criteria-wise strength, weakness, and what will be the opportunities for the improvement? Before submitting the SAR, you can identify the gaps and proactively address them. And we are doing it. We are going for the sixth, this time sixth NBA cycle, and we are heavily using this Kramah. Not for only for NBA, we are using for other accreditation, international accreditation, EQUIS, and those who understand EQUIS, EQUIS is for the European framework, European standard, and BGA is from the UK side, and that triple crown accreditation also. So it is so beautifully that you have to input one time, and then the three or maybe what format you are required, you can get in that assessment. So this is the transformation, and then how we are transforming from this journey that Professor Rajiv also can tell. He himself is an academic guy, and we are working closely with him. So he can also, because his software of POCO mapping is fabulous one. Earlier we have as a faculty council meeting, we have seen that our faculty was having problem in doing this, that NBA is just coming, and then we did not have a POCO mapping, and then outcome based education is the focus of NBA. So all the things you are just going to do in this NBA, whatever that NBA is focused on the program level, your program outcome, your course outcome, your assessment, your continuous improvement, all the things are truly aligning with the OBE, and it is just taking for 90 subjects, they have taken only 15 days. Can you imagine? And then what faculty has to just recheck the things and then finish it up. So faculty did not have to redo the things again. All the things has been done. They have to check, and then they have to validate and then finish it up. So it is making the work easier for our faculty as an assistant. So this is required tool that we are doing, because automated COPO mapping, it is something how that we have identified that half of the faculty did not know how the calculation is happening, how the AI is analyzing the syllabus and the assessment question, learning objectives. In fact, we have gone that my AI is based on your content uploading. Our AI is giving you 3 sets of questions based on HOTS, that high order thinking skill, and then the short type or long type. What type of things you require, that is setting, and which group you want to promote, that is which set you want to give it to the student, that is up to you. So it is making the things very easy, and it is no human involvement, so the things are very easy. I really proud of this Kramah that it has come. Nowadays it is really that most clerical activities that we did not like as an academic. It is so as a teacher you have to focus on the content delivery and how the learning is going to be spread to the among the students, not about the things that okay, I have to submit this file, that file, CO file, PO file, otherwise they are going to deduct the salary. So like that it is there. So I am here, and all the best thing that they have brought, that Kramah has brought, assessment analytics, they have brought the internal assessment in the semester, all the things, the rubric calculation, rubric evaluations, all the things are there in the dashboard. So you can get the PO attainment trends, you can get your weak competency areas, you can get the course effectiveness. So entire things are there. So you just imagine that entire things are there, and you just go here and there and pick the things, and here is the software who is working for you day and night. There is nothing called sir you are working or not. Okay, only human in the loop. He has heading the team, so his involvement is very less. If my AI is not working, then I have to, then he has to come, or his technical team has to come. So it is really very good that I'm really proud to have that. We have taken the leap in that as an educational institute or higher education. That clerical activities I did not dislike. I don't comment about others, but yeah, as an academic, we did not. We can focus on their on our research areas instead of focusing on our clerical activities. So that's all from my side. Dr. Rajiv, if you want to add something, you can add. Otherwise, over to Anjali. Thanks. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time, and it is great opportunity for us to have you on the panel. Over to Anjali right now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So, for sharing your valuable insights and experiences, we truly appreciate your time and contributions, sir. So, I would like to invite our next speaker, Dr. Kalyan Kumar Sahoo, sir, is a prominent Indian academic leader, author, and researcher specializing in strategic management and digital marketing with over 2 decades of experience in higher administration. He serves as a foundation director of CIT Business School, affiliated with the Cambridge Group of Institution, Bangalore. Prior to this, he was a Vice Chancellor of Arni University. So we are delighted to welcome you, sir. Please proceed, sir.
Thank you, Indumate. Are you able to hear?
Yes, sir. We
Yeah,
can
thank
hear
you very much. It's good afternoon to all the members those who are present here. And I'm grateful to share my ideas on this AI and technology, changing the higher education system. Professor Kunal has given a nice introduction when he started it. So he told that initially the connection is with the NAC and NBA. Obviously, the NAC and NBA is going for online system. Soon we have 10 criteria to be evaluated as a criteria-based evaluation. AI will play a bigger role on this. If you see, usage has scaled. If you talk about usage between the students, faculty members, everybody is aware about artificial intelligence. They started using. Maybe students are using more into ChatGPT or Meta, whatever it may be, the tools they are using. But my question, uses are very in the large scale. But what's about the policy? That is the biggest questions within us, because we all understood policy is little bit controlling us to open up the AI. If you look into UK higher education system, 1.5 years back, I was teaching at University of Leeds, Trinity University. We saw students are using everything's AI based. Evaluation is also artificial intelligence based. And obviously all the teaching pedagogy AI detector is there. But what's about Indian context? That's the biggest question. Our policy is still strict and keeping controlling. So like a 42% gap is still there. If we talk about 94% higher education's professionals using artificial intelligence for the work. If we talk about 54% of policy still controlling the artificial intelligence. So they're not opening up. They're telling, oh no, restrict it. Because this 42% gap will create a bigger issues in the near future education. Maybe there are many foreign education, foreign universities, international universities recently came up. 9 universities from UK are in Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, like many places. So obviously they will use this artificial intelligence as a part of this, because you know the Europeans, or you know the cultures of the international countries, they are mostly using AI. And mostly working the evaluation is getting a degree is now better in UK, because now it's difficult in India. Sometimes we tell getting a degree in India is very easy. But now it is very difficult because we believe on little bit policy restrict us to use the AI. But if you go to any universities in the UK, so there is assignment based marking. There is no need of writing a paper, examination paper. So they are still controlling based assignment, because the mass students, the same ideas they're bringing into the UK cultures, or maybe I will talk about the international culture that they will bring into the Indian context. So it's the biggest challenge. AI will play obviously a biggest challenge for us. 42% gap. in the policy. So obviously we have to open up a little bit on the education system. Last couple of months, I'm using the Kramah. I know the CEO, Mr. Rajiv, Dr. Rajiv, very well. I had been have a relationship with the LinkedIn for last couple of years, like more than 10, 15 years. We are in the LinkedIn group. And I have seen that obviously when AI is using, obviously Professor Rajiv, Dr. Rajiv will be using AI as a tutor soon. And if you saw now in the faculty, AI is already in the software of the faculty. And now we want to restrict faculty, student, everybody, please kindly control the AI. So it's difficult. Like Copilot in education, already been there. Then we know Canvas LMS system, already there. We know active learning platforms like discussion forums, online discussion forums, all these are there already. Gemini is already there in the education. So these softwares already been used by the faculty members, professors, everybody. And now I request also Kramah to be connect with this LMS, so at least faculty members also can self-learn. Students can also use these softwares. So AI, obviously AI and technology will be changing the education system. So this 42% gap will have an impact on the new generation. But we know the generations like alpha, beta, gamma, whatever it may be, the generation is coming, you know very well. And we have to adapt these mindsets. And 26 years I'm in this education field. I had been traveled to Africa, traveled to many part of the Europe countries, then came back to India, worked in South Asia, also some few countries. But I saw the students are massively shifting to the technology. And the manual based and whatever the classes, physical based form of education is slowly going down. Recently, I heard about two universities in Bangalore. They have started putting restrictions. You should attend 70% of your classes physically. And there is a lot of kiosk happen, and the students started creating problem. But we should have a kind of a balance between the education system, because we are preparing for the future technologies and we are restricting them with the physical. We have to keep certain balance, so they must have an open, they can have a balance between virtual place and also physical place. Otherwise, what will happen, if you keep them in the jail, they may not able to learn everything. So sometimes institutions are keeping them in control because of the policy. So little policy has to be flexible, which it is my opinion. And for most students, if you give them any assignments, AI become a tutor for them. They will just copy it from the whatever it may be. They use ChatGPT or beyond ChatGPT. They may not use. As per Indian data, 75% of the students are using ChatGPT, more than that. So there is a lot of other tools also they can use, because they are not aware about other tools, and they can evaluate their mindset towards completing these assignments also, because they don't get any kind of softwares, or they don't get any kind of ERPs or LMS system that will evaluate whether they're doing well or not. So this will absolutely bring a new thought process, and this AI will play bigger, and technology will play very soon bigger in the future changing technologies. So if you saw 58% use AI to clarify and explain the complex topic in the clarify and explain the complex topics. So it's a very important now, AI and technology is playing a major role. So these are all most important thing I should discuss with all of you. And if you look into the data of last couple of years, I will collect the data. Now the grading is started happening in the AI. Is another, last time I was at Medicaps University as a professor, and I was managing the business school of Medicaps. So I saw our Vice Chancellor has started giving a indication that we will evaluate all the paper through the AI. So now AI grading at scale is also very important. And also it is a difficult, detection become a trap. Very, very difficult, challenging. Look at the Tonitins. What is happening to the Tonitin? Deliberate. How it is difficult for all of us as a faculty, as a students, if you start telling them plagiarism is 30%, 40%, 50%, then start restricting on the word, sentence. It's really difficult sometimes. So if you look into 10 million of pages of students work graded across the 240 plus institutions nowadays in the world. This is the data which I get it from the recently from the UK board. So now started many institutions started grading the they are preparing AI set artificial intelligence way to evaluate the student performance, because it's really difficult if it is a mass number of students 1500 for a faculties to evaluate with 100% accuracy is really difficult for them. And in such a case we are using rubrics and other things. There is no chance of creativity also. So it's another demerits we can speak about when we are using AI. Okay, the human touch, maybe we can speak about the other parts of soft part of this, maybe. But nowadays the software started playing a bigger role, technology playing a bigger role to calculate this software, the soft part also, human touch. So they have started developing rubrics to calculate, evaluate the process. So I will request to everybody. So maybe soon our retention will be improved once we have AI and technology to be used in the education. Why? Because family engagement is a very important aspect in the admission system. Our admission is fully dependent upon the way we give scholarship, the way we pushing and pulling strategy which we do. But now because of AI, I'm expecting that last year's LTU has a 6.6% retention ratio, and that gives admission of return on investments. So now the plays are a bit different. Now AI and technology will play a bigger role in the retention of the students and also get return on investment through the admissions. So that's the reason we should accept. Otherwise, it is difficult for us. So this is all about my ideas about AI and technology in changing the higher education. If we talk about recent full evidence in a one page also, 94% using AI as a work. And 92% students using AI from ChatGPT, Meta, and other things. Then what policy restrict us? So that's the questions from. So obviously policy has to be little flexible. So then our education system will be changed very soon, and we can be challenged to the international universities and colleges. Thank you all. Thank you very much, Rajiv sir.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure having you on board. In fact, Dr. Kunal sir and sir right now, they have been instrumental in terms of using our software and then making much better inputs on that. So we are very grateful to them to kind of come out here. That's one thing. Second thing is, till the end, sir, please be there so that some question answers may come to you. And I know it's a few minutes from now, so we will kind of take it. I know you are busy, but then there will be questions which I might not be able to answer. So
I'll be there to answer you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Over to you, Anjali.
Thank you, Rajiv sir. So, thank you, Kumar sir, for your insightful presentation. and your valuable thoughts will certainly benefit all our participants. So, and now comes the most awaited part for today's webinar. It is my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Rajiv C. Raghunath sir, founder and CEO of Kramah Software India Private Limited, a leading provider of AI-enabled accreditation and institutional effectiveness solution for university across India, the Middle East, and Africa. With over 35 years of experience in IT and educational technology sector, Dr. Raghunath has held leadership position at renowned organization including Oracle Corporation, where he served as a director. He is also a successful entrepreneur who has built multiple startups and continue to guide institutions to achieving excellence through innovation and technology. Please join me in warmly welcoming Dr. Rajiv C. Raghunath, sir. The virtual stage is yours, sir. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Anjali. It was great having two best people who have their PhDs in computer science, and one of them is a ex-VC of Arni University. And I think whatever they said, I believe in it that 58% of complex topics is handled by AI. And then Kumar sir said about this, 92% are using ChatGPT, and then 94% of faculty is using this for research. So right now, how do you say that, what we have done today is an operating system for all accredited universities. This is an AI first institutional effectiveness platform, Kramah software. So my introduction, again, Anjali has given it, but again, I want to say that, it is not easy to build companies such as Oracle, because it's a great company, and I believe I started the shared service division coming back from US, and then we grew up from 0 to 500. It is not easy at all, and from then on we started. I was a VP at XT Global, which is Soft Technologies at that point in time, and then we also I started way back in 2012. Kramah software has been started, so it's almost 15 years, close to 15 years, and we are bootstrapped, and then we have served a lot of people right now across India. So just to kind of tell you about Kramah again, we want to make sure that we are AI first in the institutional effectiveness platform. We didn't do something like an ERP just like that. We didn't do something like an LMS just like that. We saw all of these accreditations in terms of, accreditation is the piece where you get connected from a lot of perspectives, because accreditation is, what is accreditation? Accreditation is all about making sure your quality is improved. So as quality institutions come, quality students come, then there is a lot of innovation. So your higher order thinking starts from the student, starts from the institution, and then once the higher order thinking is embedded, then once we get as people, there will be entrepreneurs, there will be people who will join industries, but then we need actually those students who are creative, who can do themselves. So some of these things are embedded inside the institution rather than outside the institution. So the minute I see anybody who is coming back to, sitting as a interviewer, I see that what skills has he got, what skills has he been honed. So today, if I say as an industry person, I would say AI, if you miss, it will be just like Kodak. So Kodak missed the entire boat, and the entire thing should not be missed by researchers as us, basically professors as us. And also, we should not miss the boat on the rest of the side. Also, the students should not miss. Okay. So I will not go over this. So what we have done is an AI first integrated operating system platform, which includes your TNAC, NBA, NIRF, ABET, right? And then ISHE. So for example, ISHE is every year. So we do this. And then ACBST, ISCD, AIUS. which is like triple crown, like global accreditation, like AMBA, AACSB, Equus. All of this put together, we have an entire engine. So what happens is, imagine there is Ganga flowing from Himalayas, right? So the Ganga has got everything in its side, and then it will flow as tributaries to a lot of part of northern India. So similarly, what we have done is we have taken the engine itself, the ERP, the LMS, students lifecycle, learning delivery, examination management system, the entire thing is there. And then the outcome-based education, the entire thing is integrated right now as one piece. And then you can query these AI portion. I'll come to the demo also with very interesting demo, and then you should be able to see such kind of things, because it's not come from just a few years. It has taken almost 15 years to come and then get you into these kind of integrated AI first operating system. So there is an AI powered engine, there is unified data, and then today I see a lot of data getting trapped there, because there are a lot of duplicates. Data quality has not been done there. So a lot of things are now question mark when you even get to accreditation. So we need an vaulted data. So when I say vaulted data, we need to kind of get into the framework where this is the truth. The source of truth is this. You should not have any duplicate. The quality of data should be really good, right? And then from Kramah's perspective, so we have built a centralized operating system on AI. So the AI engine itself is an operating system right now. And then you can have, we have our ERP, LMS, examination management system, OB on the data engine layer. And then you can see all the accreditations outside of this, like automatic SSR reports, SAR report, gap analysis, you name it, and insights. Basically, I can even feed right now the OB data, which is direct and indirect assessments, directly into the system. And the AI engine will take care of and then give you analysis, beautiful analysis it will give you from a perspective of whatever your gaps are, etc. Right? So that's where the AI is playing a big role. So you might ask, what AI will do for me? So it auto generates output. So that means what we are saying is, if you use such kind of AI operating system, it will be seamless. So when I say seamless, it will also be there is no breakage of automation. So today we are already using Google Forms, Excel sheets, documents left and right. A lot of things are right now going on. And then there is no insight actions. There is no auto generation. Everything is spread out, right? That's what I see. And what we have also done is, how is AI transforming higher education accreditation? So the global AI edtech market is projected to be 30 billion by 2030, and then at a 36% CAGR. So today what we have done is a predictive analytics, automated reporting, continuous compliance. So continuous compliance, if you see, accreditations in the world markets, then you need continuous improvement. How do you show continuous improvement? Basically, to show that, you need a continuous, evaluation, assessment of students, and that happens when you have a software, AI built software. And then this is 60% audit prep. So so sir said, in 90 subjects within 15 days we could do, and then they have done it basically with the Loyola LIBA Kunal sir, right? So the entire thing is easier for us. And so the AI first system for HEI, there is a central intelligence layer, an AMS layer, an ERP layer, EMS, LMS, OB, all of this. So this is a one platform going local to global. So this is where it's an AI powered, AI first. AI is the engine, not the feature. So people say it is a feature, but it is not the feature, right? So for us, it is a important thing, which kind of says it's an AI powered. It is not AI powered. It is AI first, right? So now, what we have right now is QLM and QNM analytics, manual compliance, and continuous intelligence. So there is an elimination of 6 months scramble. So every institution that I go, there is a 6 month kind of a snack comes back and says binary, then there is 6 month delay. NBA, there is 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Every department takes that. So now the crisis is basically it should be a continuous cycle. It is not a continuous cycle. We just go once we are done with implementation and given the NAC this thing or the NBA, then we sit there. Nothing is getting collected. So we need a continuous collection of data, making sure that it is centralized and the prediction accuracy. So we also bring in predictive scoring. We also do continuous monitoring 365 days. Analytics is possible. So this is where the other thing that we have also done is you know there is an assistant layer right now. So AI assistant layer. So here what you see is basically how many female faculty are working in this institution. So I need to understand. So what are the women faculty that they are working in this institution? So today, if I were to be kind of talking to a AI assistant, which Kramah's AI assistant, I would just do a prompt basically and then go. So there is no zero learning curve, and then you just give it because it can be anything. For example, how many female women faculty working in my institutions are belonging to IIT Madras and having 4 years of experience? I need to immediately know, and this can bring in directly just from the English basically. So you don't have to do anything else. So that is where we have bought the entire thing. So it is the brain of the organization right now. So here is what the data assistant is. So we have built in this basically. You go just do a prompt, just like Chat GPT, you're doing this, right? Okay. And then what will happen is, so you see, this is what we have done, 4 years of experience. And then you can see the data assistant coming here. The entire thing is coming, dropping down with the Chat GPT itself. So you can copy this and then be done with it. So this is where your experience will change the entire thing, right? So this is the verified SQL. So there is a gap comparison. So for example, there is something that you have done. So identify institution type, research top performers, and then generate gap analysis. So there are AI researching, basically the Scopus, Web of Science, you have a lot of A++ journals that you have done. So it'll automatically bring in a lot of research papers that you have done. You don't have to do anything. So it will automatically bring in inside. So that's the gap analysis report that we also bring in terms of specific improvements in particular dimension that you are, there is a scarcity. Okay. So then there is an automated improvement system, which is kind of AI just doesn't identify gaps, but also it fixes them. So it just starts fixing them. So real-time tracking happens. So automated CO, PO, PSO mapping happens basically. So AI generated action plans, step-by-step improvements, all of those things it will give you. So so we were talking about AI automation for OBE. So ultimately, auto-generated action taken report, which is unknown, it will automatically, once you do a course, course attainment, course outcome, then auto attainment ATRs will happen. So that is the most important thing, because next time what I should do, what is the target that I should set, what is that I need to do in the course. So that kind of thing will definitely improve your generation, right? And then there is QLM generation also. I will show you this basically. So automatically, if you see 1.1.1, so if it goes directly the 500 words based on the LLM that is there, it will directly come and then it will fetch the report directly. So there is nothing more than that you will do. The first cut will automatically come. So report can also be generated directly. So you don't have to do anything, right? So this is where we put the LLM, local LLM, all your documents. It will read only. So it will not do a generative AI. It will not hallucinate. It will only use its guardrails basically. So all guardrails will put, and then it will come back. So this is what is a live thing that I'm showing you. It will automatically come here, right? So this is what it is saying. AI is preparing the content. So it will automatically come here. So now you can see. So this is where you just have to. So under 500 words. So all of this. So AACSB, AMBA, EQUIS, all of these international accreditation also has qualitative data. And then you can have the first cut coming out of AI within this document, right? So this is how we have created a disruption in terms of what you can do from a system perspective. And then if you see AACSB, EQUIS, AMBA, so this is all international accreditations for management. So everything, there is an overlapped intelligence. So whatever overlapped intelligence that we get, it will directly go from AACSB, EQUIS, AMBA, so it will automatically continuously monitor. auto reporting happens, because you can just get the auto reporting from this AI automation. So this is a continuous. So, and then there is another thing called, NIRF ranking. So how can I predict NIRF ranking? What is that? So there are some uncontrollable perception parameters that we have left out, but all those controllable parameters you can see the AI engine running, and then you can also predict what is that rank that you will get in terms of NIRF ranking. But then this is still a prediction engine, still we are improving, but again, this will help you to kind of improve the ranking also in terms of this. So that's where, and then there is today, if you see SSR, SAR, so 6 to 9 months it is taking, and then 90. So it can go in minutes right now, as long as you're putting data inside. Automatic things are happening, and then it is ready to submit, accreditation ready, 95% plus data accuracy that we can get. Faculty, 100 plus faculty. If you are having 1,200, 1,500 students, then at least you should have 1:20. So 100 plus faculty is freed out of all of this when automation is happening, right? So the accreditation crisis is what is happening is, people don't understand what is the cost of manual accreditation. So today, each accreditation, I will pull in professors, I will pull in their faculty, so they are working on it. So what we have taken is only per day, and then you can see 100 faculty, 2 hours per day into 6 months. So 30,000 hours is gone. And then this amounts to 2.5 crore, getting, the salary cost alone, right? So just the salary cost alone. But what if we could put this into research? So there could be n number of research papers. We could also build a great consulting research for ourselves, and this will help India. And then Sabki Vikas, Sabki. So the Narendra Modi's vision also 2047 will also accomplish. So this is where we thought we will give you this kind of what you are spending on per 100 faculty. 2.4 crore is just going this just like that, right? So this is where we are trying to help you guys out. And then if you see the preparation time, it will be research disruption is 0. This is where we are trying to concentrate. Risk of non-compliance near 0, because everything is so. Some of the things that I have seen is 5 years you have the data of NAC, but again 4th year I don't have the data. So then what happens basically? So now you will go back and they will raise a query, and then you will come back. So all of those things of doing this every year. I say also every year you need to do, and then there is no data. Every time you go back to an Excel sheet, do it, and then if the Excel sheet fails, then you are done basically. So these are the costs and unknown hidden costs, and then there are reactive cycles into continuous readiness. But teaching, learning, research. Those two are the only things that they need to do. Rest everything, Kramah will do it. AI will do it for you. So don't be look forward for AI. Not be like Kodak. Be the next best guys to kind of get into research. Make sure more research can happen out of this, right? And then this the reactive. So reactive is one thing that we hate. Basically, every time that that something happens, we are very reactive. And then what should happen? So industry, there is no reaction time. Right now, AI has come, there is no reaction time. It is on the job every 24/7, it will keep going. Basically, then that is continuous. So as long as we are continuous, critical, making sure that we are not siloed, we are AI first, then we are automated, then we are predictive. So things will start happening. So so this is where I want to stop this. Stop reacting to deadlines. Start the digital transformation of your institution today. One platform, every standard, national to global. This is what I want to tell you. Thank you so much. Over to Anjali. Anjali, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, for your inspiring word, visionary leadership, and valuable insights, your guidance continues to inspire institution to educational leaders across the country. So now, everyone, we are excited to move to another important milestone. It gives a great pleasure to officially launch our training program. For this training program brief, I would like to my team member Madhumati MSG to give you the brief about this. Over to you, Madhumati. You are on mute, Madhumati.
Yeah, thank you, Anjali. I'll
Yeah.
just share my screen. Good afternoon once again, Paul. It's a great pleasure to announce the launch of AI Foundation Program and AI Literacy for Students, AI Foundation Program for Students and AI Literacy for Faculties through Kramah Center of Excellence. So this course we are starting from August 2026 by collaborating with colleges for their students. So AI is reshaping every sector, and most students leave colleges having only read about AI, never having built with it. Employer wants project portfolios, not just a mark sheets. Companies hire students who have snipped code, not just past exams. To bridge the gap between academic sessions and the industry providers, we provide this training program. So, what are the key benefits of this program? So, this is an industry oriented program delivered by Kramah AI engineers and industry experts, hands on learning, practical exposure to all AI technologies through real work. We give live projects, the students can work on live projects to build a real world experience. We also give certificates, the certificates from Kramah and also an industry recognized certificate. Expert mentorship, guidance, and delivery from industry professionals with real experience, and also we will give placement support for the students. We don't just teach AI, we build it. Every session is delivered by Kramah's active AI engineers and product team and industry experts who are building real world AI solution every day. Your students deserve more than the theory, they deserve real skills, real projects, and real experience. So, what is the learning methodology here? So, this session is all about 100% practical and 100% hands on. There is no lecturer, no theory behavior sessions, only real projects and real experiences. So, we give live projects from day one and we build a professional portfolio. Every student graduates with a project portfolio, real GitHub reports, real demos, and real results, mentored by active AI engineers. So we have two dual stream approach for this program. One is technical and one is non-technical stream. So technical stream, it is designed for engineering and BTech students, third year and fourth year. It is for 3 months, and for the third year students 1 month, and final year students it is for 2 months. And for non-technical stream, it is mainly for BCom, MCom, MBA, and BBA students. It is for final year students, and 1 month is the course duration. So practical hands-on experience only for all the students. Students work on live projects that help them to get job easily. Companies always look for experienced candidates. We make sure students have the portfolio to prove it. So now the question is why to choose Kramah for this. So we are the AI first platform pioneer, world's only AI powered institutional effectiveness platform. We don't just use AI, we build it. Our engineers live and breathe AI every day. We have a deep domain expertise, 15 years of transforming higher education, enterprise grade standards. We have real engineers, real training. Your students learn from Kramah's AI engineers who build and deploy AI solution for 200 plus institutions every day. So career readiness, in addition to the technical skills, students receive soft skill training, resume preparation, and interview preparation training also. And Kramah will provide placement support by referring to a partner organization and potential employers. So now, if you have any question or any details, if you want about this program, you can mention your name and number in the chat box so that we will connect you later. And also after this session, we will be sharing the brochure of the two programs with you, and so that we can connect and have a collaboration for this. So now it is AI literacy for faculties. So empowering educators for the AI-driven future. We are starting a masterclass. It will be a 2 day session. maybe on campus or on Kramah campus. Transform teaching, research, and academic excellence with artificial intelligence, a comprehensive 2 days immense workshop designed exclusively for higher education educators. So, what AI literacy for faculty? Why AI literacy for faculty? It is mainly to understand the fundamentals of artificial intelligence and generative AI, create AI assisted lesson plan, presentation, and assessments, learn practical AI tools for teaching and research, improve research productivity through AI powered tools, enhance student engagement using modern AI technologies, understand ethical, legal, and responsible use of an AI education, prepare institution for AI driven academic excellence. So, what is the benefits to this institution if they have this session? So, improve teaching quality through AI enhanced and modern institutional design, research enhancement, accelerate research output and publication quality with AI-powered research tools, faculty upskilling, build future-ready educators equipped with cutting-edge AI competencies. So key outcomes mainly from this course. Confidently, you can use AI tools in teaching and research, develop AI-assisted learning materials, improve academic productivity and efficiency, implement ethical AI practice, create AI-integrated classroom experiences, guide students in response to AI usage. So start your journey today and let us build future AI professionals together. Partner with us to provide your students and faculties with the skills, experience, and confidence needed to succeed in AI driven world. Thank you so much. For any questions or any doubts, you can, for details about the course, you can mention in the chat box. We will contact you later. Thank you so much. Over to you, Anjali.
Thank you, Madhumati. So, we believe this program will bridge the gap between academic learning and industry requirement. So, congratulations to the entire team on this launch. Now we are moving ahead on the Q&A session. So we will now open the floor for question and answering. So participants are welcome to post their question in chat box, and also you can unmute yourself and directly ask question to the all panelists. Please proceed, everyone.
और वो वाला कर वीडियो कर वो थम कर थम
Yeah. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
My name is Dr. Khanna from Haridwar University. I am here working as a Dean and Pro VC former. I want to know, I was from Bangalore CMR University. This software really very good and promote for our institute also. So what is the procedure? What is the price, and how we can collaborate with your this Kumar software, or what are the steps?
Anjali?
Hello.
Sir, for the pricing side, I will connect with you and give you the formal proposal on your email ID, discuss with my internal team for this software.
Second, that 2 days program. Suppose if you come here, Haridwar, what will be your charges? Or if we will come, then is there any charges for attending 2 days program?
Sir, yeah, I'll answer this. Sir, yes, there will be a charges for this 2 days session. So I will contact you and give you the detailed description about this program, sir.
Maybe Anjali, you can collect the email address and the phone number of the.
Yes, yes.
Shashankji, can you just unmute the people? Yeah.
Shivam sir, we cannot hear you properly. Now you can say that your question. Shivam sir?
Anybody else?
May I ask the question?
Yes, please, sir.
I am Professor Anil Kumar Jain, the Professor and Head, Department of Education and Director IQAC. Earlier we have a discussion with you on our platform with our registrar also. And as discussed by Dr. Rajiv, some of the areas about NET accreditation, uh, such as research and faculty and outcome and all these things. But as far as the UGC is concerned and NET authority is concerned, these areas are not finalized in the binary accreditation process. So from the coming sessions, all the university has to go for the binary accreditation. So what will be the criteria by the NEC authority? It is not decided. So how we will proceed in the binary accreditation, because our earlier accreditation is started from 23 and complete in 28. So we have to move in the fifth cycle on 2028. But at that time we have to move for the binary accreditation. So, your how your software will help us for binary accreditation, because of, we are not in a position to how move ahead, and you are also not in a position to how move ahead, because
Right.
of all these areas are the areas mentioned in the earlier NEC accreditation process.
True. Sir, so what we are seeing is basically the Radhakrishna report that we have in terms of binary, so all the 10. So the AQR anyway you will be planning to do every year, basically till 28.
Oh,
Correct?
sorry, sir. They stopping us to. They send the mail to all the universities, state and central universities. There is the at present you have stopped the sending the AQAR because of we
Right,
are in
right,
process to develop the model for binary. So
correct.
last year we have not sent this AQAR.
Right. So I think I heard this basically from several other universities also and
Yeah.
colleges. So what we are trying to look at is AQER anyway. You have to present the data, whatever events that you have. So we have dealt with an AMS, which is the accreditation management system, whether it is binary or it is tertiary, whatever it is. Basically, it can come back and in a different form altogether. So we have done something like accreditation management system, which is centralized right now. So once it is centralized, so all of your event data, research data, publication data, all of those things will go in central place. So whichever accreditation comes back, so let us say binary comes back and says, okay, this is the thing. So it is already there available for you. We will port that data in 15 days and then kind of give you the result of the binary from that perspective. So that way it will be easier for you to port the data from whatever it is there right now. The collection also will become easier from your side. So that is where we are trying to say that AMS is the framework for accreditation. So we have done a framework. So you just push that data only once.
And my second query is because of the title of this today's webinar is the AI inclusion in this accreditation process.
Yeah.
So do you moderate or do you include all this AI technology in your software at present software for getting
So,
the
sir, so there are few softwares that are used for research. From a researching perspective, we will train your people who can use that basically. So those tools are trained. Basically, it's a practical hands-on training kind of thing. So how to do research? What are the things that you need to kind of? How do you do publications faster? How do you do journals faster? All of these things are taught from an AI perspective rather than from the old one, right? So that way we have a hands-on experience for all the researchers who are doing publications, etc. So that 2 days will be dedicated to those only researchers kind of thing.
And the another query is that as far as the UGC rules is concerned, whenever the attended researcher submitted their thesis, they have to submit the certificate of the plagiarism and without any AI use. So and simultaneously you discussed some of the experts discussed the 94% faculty use the AI for the researches, but it is not allowed as per the rule of UGC.
True. That's where we are also. Kumar sir also said that there should be some policy guidance changes that needs to be coming out from the entire thing. So that is where the AI industry academia kind of thing is bolt on how to make sure, and then even if you use AI, right, so you can humanize it kind of thing. All of those things will be there. So some of these things, then
there is some collaborations or there is interaction between the regulatory body and this all technological bodies. They should change their rules and regulation. Otherwise, all the researchers and the faculties feared about using the AI because of my faculty of my university. Whenever submitted any research project to the agencies,
Right.
they need to submit the certificate of
Understood.
plagiarism and without using AI. All the
True.
projects coming in my department as a director IQC, and I forward this certificate. So
Right.
if a faculty is not allowed to using AI, not allowed to using any another thing, these two certificates are essential. So how it will proceed?
Right. So good question, sir. So as I said to you, there has to be a little bit of policy change, and also the plagiarism check
Yeah.
that we do basically. So the flag check is all there, but only thing is that the wordings from the AI needs to be taken and then kind of put it so that it will be easier. It will not be plagiarized, and then it has to be humanized. Basically, a lot of things needs to be done. So just using AI for rebuilding the English is okay, I believe.
No, your efforts are appreciable. It's good. In this present era, one cannot survive without using the AI. But simultaneously, we are facing the regulatory problems from the agencies.
True, true. And agreed, sir. Agreed.
This is the problem. Huh?
Agreed. Agreed.
Okay, it's a good effort.
Yeah. Thank you,
Congratulations
sir.
from my side. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Saurabh, sir. Yeah.
Sir, I want to just ask, first of all, we have to give one fixed cost, then every year we have to pay for this software?
So this is a SaaS-based one, sir. So what will happen is it will be a yearly kind of subscription model, and then there will be an AMC kind of thing that will happen.
Okay, so please provide me that cost so I can discuss my management.
Sure, sir. Sure. So any other questions for our panelists?
Sir, last question. The upgradation of like binary or other things will automatically will be affected in your software.
Yes. Yes. Short answer is yes.
Whatever the new thing will come, it will be automatically effective.
Automatically affected. Yes. Absolutely.
That will be good. And this last question. All this NAC, NB, and this. Suppose we have to so all this centralized data, and it will generate reports for NAC, and this will be differently. Yeah?
Correct. Yes. So there will be different for SSR. There will be a different report. SAR there will be different report. NIRF there will be different report like that.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes. Praveen sir.
Thank you. So it was a good initiative, sir. Being a ICT and tech savvy teacher, so I agree with the model which you have proposed and you initiated. Throughout the presentation, that I feel that there is a one lack in that presentation. So you have concentrated on all the Indian level and international level application. So there is a missing.
Praveen, please increase your voice.
So,
Praveen, please increase your voice.
yes, sir. Now is it audible, sir?
Yeah. It is better, sir. It is better. Yeah.
So the one thing is, you have not yet mentioned that the QS ranking model. So because all the multidisciplinary universities are mandated, it's not a mandatory thing. They are going for the QS ranking, but that module I have not yet identified in your presentation. So is that also included in your project?
Sir, so we are saying that all of the accreditations will be included when you are taking it. So whichever ranking, QS, anything that you say, so including ICU, GC, in terms of all of these, we will be able to kind of push that inside. So ICAR also is there. So for agriculture, a lot of things are included inside. So QS also will be included. We have not got a customer like that, so we have not included it right now, but we plan to do that.
And then next one thing is, so when we are talking about that the new versions of the NAC accreditation as well as the NIRF, so they are majorly concentrating on the sustainable practices from the institutional end.
True.
So which module will be helpful for us to collect the data and to analyze the data from your end, from software?
Sir, so see, there are for sustainability and governance, there is one such thing inside our AMS. So for the AMS, we have a centralized repository where you will also your green audit goals will also be included inside. So all of the sustainabilities that you do, green audit, energy audit, etc., will go there. There will be data collection points at that point in time,
Okay,
and then
so
there is a module for that.
if we provide that specific data, so the consumption and the retrieving and the production, so it will automatically calculate that the amount of the products which we have to submit to that concerned body. So that
Yeah,
will
so so that automation again, you will have to. We are not a green audit agency. We are not an energy audit. So that auditing agency we have partnered with, and if you want, then we will give you that kind of thing, and then it will automatically come into our AMS.
So it
So
it will
after
be out
calculation,
of from your. So it
yeah,
will be out of from your end.
out of the yes, absolutely, absolutely.
So that will be a burden for the institution, if
Yes.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so that is where those partners will calculate and then get it to us, and then we'll be able to input in our AMS directly. So you don't have to
No,
calculate.
that calculation we can do it manually by our end. But when you are talking about that AI complete automation, software like
For that one, we have not done it yet, sir. So that
ah,
is not done
okay,
yet.
sir. And the next thing is, so sorry, I have a list of questions for the each one of your presenters. Sir.
So
It's
yeah, go ahead,
Can I
sir. Go ahead.
continue?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So next, Director ICT, CIT, sir. Hope Sari is there, so then he can help.
Yes.
Otherwise, you can only, sir. So even in the institution, higher education institution, so we need that admission related analysis. So because it is very much important for the NRF also. So how that software will be helpful for us to analytically give that the analysis report regarding that admissions, and how it is going to be helpful
So
in a easy way.
So, sir, so this is where the entire analytics on top of admission process. So we have got an entire ERP which kind of does it from entrance exam, admission, etc. So the entire admission is taken on the CRM basis, and then whatever that you get from that perspective, that analysis is done before and after what you have got. Basically, how many leads turned into opportunities, opportunities to orders, and then that entire thing flow is embedded inside our ERP.
So then each universities will have their own affiliated colleges. So if we want to bring into that same platform, so how that Kramah is going
Yeah,
to be?
so we give different portals, and then we'll have a hub and spoke model basically on that. So and then we will integrate all of those affiliated colleges.
So
Great.
the one thing I want to tell you, sir,
Yeah.
that the word which you have used, that ATR, so that was a very great thing because the first thing when Kunal sir mentioned that the formats and the reporting, so on that time I noted that where is that ATR information, but in the last you have mentioned that. Thank you so much for that.
Right.
Even our professor sir Anil Kumar sir, so he is from our department, so we belong to the same department.
Great.
So
Great,
we
sir.
are using that the module ATR, so the manual module for the ATR to maintain the staff council meeting. So
Right.
I was very impressed with that because there is a specific model for that ATR. So if the Kramah had that own system, so then that will be helpful for us
Sure.
to maintain that all the council's meetings.
Sure.
So thank you.
So
If I have any doubts, definitely I will come back, sir. Thank you so
please, sir.
much.
Please, sir. Yeah,
हाँ
sir. Go ahead, sir.
ऑनलाइन मीटिंग में हूँ अभी जैसे ही
Yeah,
खत्म
yeah,
होने
yeah,
वाली है तो आपको
yeah.
बुलाता
Yeah. So if there are
हूँ
any
हाँ
more
जस्ट
questions, then we will
खत्म
take
होने
it
वाली
right
है
now. Maybe Anjali can note it down, then we'll come back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So one more question from Department of MBA.
Yeah.
So Madhumati?
So the question is, if we check the plagiarism through this app, then is it increase the count in somewhere?
Plagiarism, again, we are not dealing with it right now. Plagiarism is a different thing altogether. So AI is looking only into what is there, what is not there. But plagiarism is Turnitin. There is software that for that. So So the all in all, what I would say is make sure that you run it through, turn it in, and then kind of come back and flag check it.
Okay. Okay, so only one question in chat box. Any
Yes.
other question, everyone?
I think we should end this because we have already shooted a
Yes, sir.
lot of time. Yes.
Yes, sir. So if you have any other questions, everyone, you can reach out to us on our email IDs. And now we are conclude this session with the thanks of word. Madhumati, you can start your thanks of word. You are on mute. Madhumati, you are on mute.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. So as we come to the close of today's webinar, I'd like to take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to all those who have contributed to making this event a success. First and foremost, we extend our heartfelt thanks to our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Kishore Kunal sir and Dr. Kalyan Kumar Sahoo sir, for sharing their valuable knowledge, insights, and experiences on the transformative role of AI and technology in higher education. Your perspectives have undoubtedly inspired all of us and provided practical directions for institutions looking to embrace innovation. We also express our sincere appreciation to our CEO, Sir, Dr. Rajiv C. Raghunath, Sir, for sharing the vision of Kramah Software and how the AI is benefits to the organization and how we have integrated all our software products with AI. We also express our sincere appreciation, a special thanks to all the vice chancellors, principals, directors, deans, faculty members, researchers, and industry professionals who joined us today. Your presence, participation, and thoughtful questions made this session truly engaging and meaningful. I would like to also acknowledge the efforts of our team, Ms. Anjali Paul, Mr. Shashank Chauhan, and Mr. Guru Sharan for their dedication in organizing and coordinating this webinar. We hope today's discussion had provided valuable insights into how artificial intelligence can be leveraged to enhance teaching, learning, institutional effectiveness, and student success. We look forward to building a meaningful collaboration with educational institutions and supporting their journey towards digital transformation and AI adoption. Thank you once again for your time, participation, and support. If you have any questions related to the session and if you have any further details if you require for about software, you can definitely contact us. We'll be happy to serve you. Wishing you all continuous success, innovation, and growth. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much for contribution, Dr. Kunal sir, Dr. Kumar sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Madhumati, can you hear me now?
Yes, Anjali.
Okay. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day ahead. And stay safe, stay inspired, and keep learning. Thank you, everyone. I request all of you, please fill the feedback form. Thank you, everyone.
तो पास पर लगे हुए हैं मुझे कह रहे हैं इसका पहले देख लीजिए